After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To Davis. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Jaquan Brisker. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up
Brings
a
up
3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 20.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Out wide, that's to Davis. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Not sure I see the logic there. He's just going to take a knee down. Okay.
He tried to remain a passer for as long as he could, but then he decided to call his own number and see if he could take it in himself. Really nice job by the defense, keeping the integrity of the pass coverage. And I think next time, that ball's got to come out of his hand. And even if it's incomplete, give your guy a chance.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
70 Lions.
A run with Davis. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Go.
Now Davis.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to extend their first quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Ray going to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Will be caught by the running back Davis. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. From the 34, here's second and 4. To throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
That is good. What a throw. Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Ray going to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll run it with Davis. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Run here with Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Jefferson. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the set. Here we go, set. Cowboy.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Rocco 80. Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Go. Put your hands on it.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead.
Vikings 6. Kylo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hopkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
25 yards.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And the Bears are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here's another shot from the 6, second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
For a Bears first down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Of 19 yards.
Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
That's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Makes it third and
Defense
4.
does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Throw Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What is going on?
Throw it again. It's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Vikings 6.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That is taken in by Felton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 12.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. He'll go right back with Jefferson. They connect again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the
I'm not
pickup.
sure what was the
Brings
more
up second
difficult
and
aspect
2
of the play.
at the
Winning his
7-yard
route
line.
versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take
being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. Here's a 2nd and 12. In motion, it's Odunze.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Still on his feet. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield.
A 56-yard gain on the
big play after being backed up. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Gibson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21
Catch
yards.
number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the ground, Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bears add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Davis. going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is...
And he's in! T.J. Hawkinson! Touchdown, Minnesota! Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Bears 39, Vikings 13. Will Reichard to kick off
Reichard
for
out
the
now,
Vikings.
following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Cameron Heidel. And the Vikings will take over possession here at the 44.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll start with an option play to the right. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play for Minnesota. 55 yards on the game. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Davis will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw, it's McCarthy. On the run to the right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
39, Vikings 19.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Bears, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he doesn't pull away, and the ball's out. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure.
A big hole. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the
On play action,
conversion.
here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Open man downfield. It's Hopkinson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
60 back. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Will Riker now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7.
Bears 39. Vikings 32. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot, because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A carry now for Gibson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. It is 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
And it's 3rd
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Now he'll air one out. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Ray gonna return it. Ooh. He'll get across the 20, bump him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got it out close to the 45-yard line.
1st down.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a 1st down. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Going for it all. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here is 1st and goal. Here's McCarthy. To the end zone, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a high.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Down. 45. White. Set.
Victory formation defense.